Hey there. It's been a little while. So yeah, it's been a few weeks since I've posted, and there's good reason for that. On the community part of YouTube and also on my Instagram, I published, 2 Fridays ago from the day I'm recording this about, not feeling well, going to take the weekend to kind of recover, and turned out that what I was feeling was just the very beginning. I ended up going into urgent care like that following Monday morning, first thing in the morning, because I thought I had strep throat and all that. And although the test was negative, the doctor was like, yeah, but you're still in really bad shape. So she gave me amoxicillin anyway. I could barely talk. It's very hard to make a video, an instructional, technical video, when you can't talk. So I definitely had to take the time to recover, take that medicine, feeling much better. And then this week, had to kind of get back in the swing of doing things. I was still feeling a little under the weather at the beginning of the week, feeling better now, especially now that once this video is recorded. So overall, all that to say, this is technically, looking at my notes, day 18 of the 30 videos in 30-day challenge. Obviously, we would be wrapping this series up around this time, but unfortunately with the delays and all that, it's not going to happen. So although the playlist for all these videos will still be 30 videos in 30 days and that the titles will still have at the end, day 13, day 22, whatever it is, it's not really going to be 30 videos in 30 days anymore. It's going to be a little bit longer than that, but still going to be trying to put out daily content to help you guys. I may throw in a couple shorts into this series in order to kind of, oh, hey, here's this really quick tip that occurred to me while I was playing and I want to share it with you guys, or maybe something like that. I have a couple fun like rounds and challenges planned to help round out the rest of this challenge, and so really excited for those things. But today we are going to pick up with the backhand like we were talking about in day 17, and I'm really excited for what we're talking about today. For today's video and the next video, we're actually going to be focusing on one of the best pros probably in the history of disc golf. We're going to be talking about Ricky Wysocki and some of the things that he does really well in his backhand form. If you're not throwing nearly as far as you want to, it's possible that your elbow is way too low on your backhand. In the previous video, we talked about grip lock really being more about just very early rotation. That principle carryovers into this video as well. One of the things that happens with a low elbow is that as you're going to throw, as that elbow drops, the rest of your torso is going to drop as well. And that's because you're trying to get that rotation. This is also typically a result of rounding or the extension kind of coming in and behind and your alignment just being off a little bit. And so when that elbow's dropping, you might also get some wobble, off-axis torque. You might also throw with a little bit of anhyzer, and you might be feeling some pain in your shoulder or in your forearm. The drill that we're going to talk about today is what I'm calling reach for the sky drill. If you're dipping the elbow down, you're kind of reaching towards the ground, and what we want to do, reach for the sky. Instead of trying to memorize how Ricky throws, let's just watch this video of him throwing at USDGC. In this video, notice how he's holding the disc, how he's extending, and how he's following through. You'll notice that his hand comes pretty high up towards the sky, reaching for the sky, right? And it's this part of the throw that's the inspiration for this drill. First step, getting into position. Second step, finding what's comfortable. You'll mess around with it. What we want to do is manually raise our elbow, okay? Now, we don't want to be above our shoulder. We don't want to be way too low. You're going to have to mess around with this to find what's comfortable. Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed the video so far. If you have, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for disc golf tips in the future. Okay, let's get back to the video. Third step, keeping that forearm limp, because now, okay, holding a disc, all of a sudden, I'm not really having to do a lot. I'm just keeping everything limp. And I can just see how now when I'm throwing, okay, as I'm just sort of going through this process, I'm finding that the disc is, when it comes out, it's staying lower than my elbow. Now that you've kind of gone through that process, the final thing that you want to do to ensure that you are finishing towards the sky is when you throw, you want that hand to sort of come up, okay? This is something that's going to vary. We see that Ricky can come pretty high on his follow through. Works great for Ricky, works great for certain shots. You throw a big old spike hyzer, okay? That hand's gonna be coming all the way up, right? It's gonna be coming all the way up and coming around. But if you're throwing just a normal straight shot, it may not come that high. Also for your body mechanics, it may not happen that much. But you just want to be able to say, okay, I'm recording myself and I'm seeing the hand come up. The hand's not dropping down. All right, if you throw and you drop and essentially like reaching for your back pocket, all right, that's that elbow coming down really fast. We don't want to reach for our back pocket. We want to reach for the sky. Well, that's all for today, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow where we go over the Mind the Gap drill, another drill I have inspired by Ricky Wysocki in his form. So see you tomorrow, everybody.